What is good, my Forex Robbery Syndicate? You already know it's your girl Jackson. If you didn't know, well, now you know. Welcome to the channel in that case. If you firmly believe, like us, that we just love to bleed these Forex markets dry, stay tuned. I'm going to show you exactly how. Welcome again, it's your girl Jax. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please remember to like, to comment, no matter whether good or bad. We always appreciate the feedback. Subscribe and then turn on the post notifications. Now, all those mentioned things qualify you for our end of the month giveaway every single last day of the month without fail. And it's always something interesting, something you will love. I will never skimp you. You better believe that. Now, what we're going to do today is due to popular demand, actually. I got a ton of feedback from personal outreach that people want me to actually check out Raceoption. Now, it's something that I've tinkered with very little bit in the past. I've always been kind of pocket options when it comes to binary. Now, Forex is a different story. But today we're going to go over Raceoption, a quick tutorial. People want me to review it, see if I think there's any difference, any different gap in price. And then I'm also going to live trade on it to see if I get any different results or if it's all one and the same, what I recommend, etc., etc. And how I would use it in congruence with like TRADINGVIEW, other things of that nature, and what I look for to take an entry in a trade. All right, so if that doesn't sound sweet, I don't know what does, because the thing that traders have the problem with the most is their entries. They usually suck. And that's meant to be kind. I just want you guys to learn the right way, especially if you're beginners. You're in the right place from the jump. You want to get it right, get it tight to profits, right? All right, so let's begin. Without further ado, let's let it do what it do. A trade. Top-notch trading platform. I will be the judge of that for you guys. Pipe down Raceoption. Let's see what's really good. Here's some advantages. Now that withdrawal processing within an hour is sweet if you know how to trade and you make those profits. You definitely want that. It's pretty sick. I mean, pocket options isn't that either. It's pretty close. It depends on what kind of method. So, you know, you just want to kind of play it right and tight with that, but don't get ahead of yourself. Let's just learn how to trade first, right? Okay. So this is account funding. This is probably the most important tab aside from trading, obviously. This is multiple ways to do it. So to keep it fair, or I'll break it down later. Alright, so there's different levels here. You want to hit the bonus if you want. I never do. I will keep it true with you guys. I just do straight profits. I think bonuses screw people, honestly. And so there's different funding methods. There's by card, which is great. A lot of brokers don't do that. There's Bitcoin, so you hit that. I'm just showing you this for training purposes. You definitely want to do that just because I'm not showing you the whole wallet. That's why I expanded myself. Okay, so you want to do that. You copy the wallet, and then you basically put in like your Coinbase, like I taught you, or any equivalent wallet. But chances are you're going to choose Coinbase because that's just what it is in this world right now. Okay. Now I just hit the trading tab. This is what you're going to see in your trading view, right? Okay. So let's see this. You're basically going to get a line chart first. That's what you will see. Alright, so over here you basically see like the time that is allotted in Turbo. I'm going to show you the other versions. There's intraday. Now that you can go for hours, however long. There's long term as well. Now long term is days and days, in case you didn't know. Okay, we get the gist. Yep. Go back to Turbo because I like making money in a minute. I don't know about you, but it's pretty sweet if you know what you're doing. Alright, I always do Fxtm. Those are the fixtures you can see on the right. Now let's hop to the left. These are currency pairs. Again, on pocket option, I tend to go with like 80% or more, but I found typically on this broker, there are 80% or more every so often. However, and like live trade sessions, whenever it's like market volatility times, like say New York session, London session, even Tokyo session, kind of they're a lot less lenient. It's usually like 60s, 70s, mid-70s and the occasional 80%. So that's one thing you gotta take into account, of course. Down here is where you can see your open or closed trades. So usually Pocket Option has like the trade panel on the right that you can open up. And with that, you can basically see all your open and closed trades, right? Well, here's the same thing on the bottom, which I actually kind of like. It's convenient, it's slick, it's stowed away, but if you need it, it's there. So I'll show you my results. You know, I'm all about that game. Yeah, so yesterday, well, I'll break it down later, but I did a trade session without y'all. I tried to record it, and I thought I recorded. Turns out it didn't. Yikes. And I made mass profits too. I made like 500 something bucks, I think. We'll see. I'll break it down for you later. Now, this is just technical analysis. This is an expanded version in a different tab right there of what you can just hit that candle chart button and do. Now, this is fundamental analysis. It's the second button from where I last indicated. You'll see where I go again when I exit out of here. Now, fundamental analysis, I don't place much precedence upon. I know every broker just hides their moves behind that. And whenever you get into the trade game, you'll notice that this fundamental analysis that you read whenever you're new, well, you think it's going to go one way because of what you hear, but then it doesn't, and that's just what shows you what the brokers use it to mask their moves behind. Like, it doesn't always make sense. Now, market news is the next one. It's basically issued out by this broker, so take it with a grain of salt. I'm showing you this because this is a tutorial, and it's facets of the broker, right? But I personally, as a review portion of this, I wouldn't use it. This is technical analysis. Again, take it with a grain of salt. Brokers have a lot to gain from your loss, but they also have a lot to gain from your win as well. It's whether you're considered a or a B book trader or even a C book trader. There's different books and what you're considered, you'll learn about later. I think I'll make a video about that. It's pretty interesting. I didn't learn until late in the game what that was. Alright, so this is just like economic news. I'll show you a different hookup for that, like a different website. This one, kind of janky. It doesn't always load, I've noticed, and it doesn't matter because, again, I personally, as a review, would not use it. So it's basically like the economic event calendar. So here's where this is the leaderboard for the tournament. So you can go down, view details, expand, and see what the tourney's about. I think I'm about to start entering in tourneys because I think I could smash, and I would love to show you guys that. That's more like later on whenever you guys get into the advanced phases. Then I'll be like, okay, well, now let's all show out together. Let's participate. I think that'd be sweet. Let me know your feedback. Sound off in the comments below. I appreciate it. So there's lots of prizes that they give away, allegedly. I mean, again, I've never done tourneys here. I don't know if it's real. I've never seen reviews or looked them up. But they do like iPad Airs, hundreds of books, $8, you know, whatever. So maybe eventually we'll see. Now right back to trading. This is an overhead like ribbon, just basically market participants that are in the market currently, their current losses or gains. Usually to just like promote the broker. I'm pretty sure they don't put as many losses, they do gains up there, you know? So I'm showing you, I'm gonna unpark myself. A chat feature over here. You can do group chat or private chat. Generally the chat leader instigates a private chat, and you can just ask them any questions real time. They're always responsive. I'm not sure, but with my experience, it seems to be 24/7 because sometimes I'd be trying to like London sessions if I'm feeling crazy and I can't sleep, you know, because I did my sleep usually like midday. Also, the market's slowing down, but there's a little bit of volatility and you really call out the shots too. It is what it is. Alright, now I'll expand. You already know we're about to get it, but full disclosure. So just to keep it fair, I vowed to you guys that first video will be that $1,000, right? We ramped it up to like 1,500 by, I think, the third video, if I'm not mistaken. So this last one I just posted. And now I moved it over to keep it straight, fair, and square. Moved it over to this Raceoption broker. Very quick and easy. All these things are fast, so you don't have to worry about your money being tied up. just be on top of that ID stuff, you know? And everybody will clear it right away. It's not an issue. It's instantaneous. You got your stuff on lock. That being said, I moved it all over here. I recorded a video, just like the trading portion, and I ended up making like a little bit under 500 bucks. So you guys missed out on that. I'm sorry. But I'm going to show you some game now. Show you what's good in these markets, right? So the race option overall, just to foreshadow, like I actually really did dig this broker. I haven't worked with them much at all. But let's see what's going on. So I'm just gonna record with this broker. I'm gonna park myself up here up top. We can't see the currency pair, sorry. But you can see it right here in the center, so there should be no issue. If you see the magnifying glass, you see the currency pair. Right now we're on Great British Pound, US dollar. So right now, just to break it down, I'm putting a put. That means that it's a sell. That means that the red button also means that I believe the price is going to go down. Now it's fluctuating there. It's pretty interesting to use a line chart in congruence with a Japanese candlestick chart, and that's just TradingView on the side. Later on, you'll see in the video, I felt it important to actually put another window in here so you could see, compare what I'm looking at, and then also see this line chart and see why I'm taking that trade, and I'll break it down for you. But yeah, this one's schmacked, so not an issue. I'm just building off of that $2,000 whatever I had profit after that $500 gain. Sorry guys, I'm so sorry you missed it. Alright. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. Give me my money. Let's go. Get out of that. Let's snipe another one. Now, on the left-hand side, you see all these currencies. I'm honestly just looking for the highest return rate. Alright, here's that TradingView, guys. So I'm just going to cover all this side of the currency pairs. And then the recent wave you'll see on the side, so it's not like you're missing out on much. So I have some key levels sitting on here that I developed. It's sort of a strategy that I did towards the backtesting panel or whatever TradingView has, you know. And then a little bit of a stochastic and Keltner channel. I'll teach you all about these things singularly. Alright, we're looking for a trade here. I'm seeing this push up to a very significant level. Going a little bit higher. Let's see if it works out. Here's a retest down. I think it'll push just a little further. Almost. Push it, baby. Let's go. Sometimes this broker, I noticed, they're very close in price. If you'll see in the TradingView window, it's 1.41763, and this is 762 at the end. I'm just going to start calling out the last three numbers. That makes it easiest on our little brains. But you see that red line right there I'm pointing out in TradingView? That's exactly the price point I'm looking for. And I know it'll give it to me. So boom, that was pretty much a hit right there. Now, Raceoption doesn't always hit it right away. It has slightly a delay, so you gotta give them some grace for that. But it's a mismatch in price for sure. Any broker does it though. It's what they call the spread in binaries. That's their excuse to do that. So you just gotta time it better. Like definitely have, that's why I'm preaching to you right now, have your TradingView open on the side. You must. So that you could see the point in time where that price smacked. Look for that price point and see when your broker does. Because eventually they have to match it. They just don't have to match it at the same time. You can blame it on server speed or whatever else. So little industry hacks you gotta look out for, huh? So I think that's like 4 entries right there. Let's see if I hit all of them. I'm not sure. I'm gonna miss one, hit like 4. Oh, actually I hit that one too. What's good? So basically, whenever I started with 2 grand in this account after that last trade session, you guys, again, I'm sorry. 1% of that would be 20 bucks. 2% of that would be 40 bucks. And 3% of that would be 60 bucks that I'll show you later on at the end of the video. Like I always do the financials, right? Just so you have a full understanding. Now I tend to lean, whenever I'm teaching at least, I tend to lean towards 2% to show you guys very comfortable account growth without having to worry about things. That means that if you sustain a loss, you can either recover it, or if you sustain too many losses in a row, you just get out of the markets. And that's one thing you gotta understand. You have to live to trade another day, because if you trade on your emotions and you don't have that trade psychology down, you're screwed. You're gonna blow your account and never trade again, or you have thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars until one day you finally become successful. Now, what road do you want to take? I just say maybe learn the right way. Another one. They don't want us to win. Here you go. 4 wins in a row, bro. Lots of wins. What am I talking about? So look at TradingView window. You'll see that I'm looking for some levels. See if I can re-enter. Get a pullback to the top and then drop. This pair is already struggling as is. Whenever you see the correlation, it's crazy. I love me some race options now. I didn't think so at first, but honestly, like the comparison of 2 different charts all at the same time with this broker, you can have a candle chart, but now I even see like the line chart and you use that in congruence with your trading view. Totally different view. Once you see how the lines act, and I'll even try to break that down in plain English, which is gonna be really hard. It's gonna be like explaining gibberish, you know, just making a dictionary for it. But I'll try to show you like exactly how the line charts work and like some key levels and what to look for, and if it supports a trade idea or not. That's like extra confirmation. So we took a loss there. Let's see, we got 2, I believe, open. Sometimes they hide behind each other. Ah, my Fxtm is off. That's where you messed up, homegirl. Turn it on. Last one, took the other 2. Easy, easy. Life's good, guys. You know, you gotta learn this skill set. It's freaking sweet. It is crazy. One day you will realize, just wake up, you can sit on your ass, click some buttons, make some money in the markets, and live your life the way you want. So here's a financial breakdown. I'm breaking, I guess the last part's done right now. The ending balance, $2,246.89. Let me calculate out the actual profit for you in percentage points, as well as the actual dollar figure. 208 is the actual profit here. I believe that equates to, let's see, 10.2%. Yep. Take the money and run. Now this is even extraneous for you guys. As always, I recommend 3 to 5% account growth overall in a single trade session. And if you lose 5% of your account, get out and run too. All right, I'm about to grab these last couple trades. I think it's literally 2. Let me unpark myself so you can see that action. Then we'll get back to the mathematics of it all. I saw that on the chart, a very key level of something I developed, and then it flew down. I'm looking for one more key level. Now, what you gotta understand, just like history, price always repeats itself from past tense. So if you're one of those traders that zooms in and is sustaining somewhat of a loss or a substantial loss, I'm pretty sure you definitely want to zoom out. Don't be like that. You gotta look to the left, or at least zoom out and then zoom back, and you will see massive profits just by making that little alteration alone. All right, this thing is going to take off, and I know it. It was a very strong key level I saw to the left. Took an entry because also In the market, there's balance. And whenever you see price like that, a gigantic bar, unless it's followed by another one in the same exact direction, there's going to be a large retest to check that bar. There has to be. Or else price would just be all over the place. And something you'll learn later in the advanced series, market makers, though they do have the rule book, how to take our money, what most people don't know is they have constraints in which they can move the market as well, or else everything would just crash. Boom, mass profits. There you go, completely free and clear. Just so you know, I also operate this on the most extended out view on Raceoption as well. So really, if you were to zoom in, it would seem like mass, it just took off. It's crazy. And so that being said, let's revise this mathematics. All right, so if you see here, the target profit was 203. I replaced this in the wrong area, but the actual profit now is 270 with 40 cents. So that's more than double of somebody's regular job if you get paid $15 an hour. That's a strong if these days. People are fighting for it but not getting it. Quit fighting there and put that energy into this skill set. I'm telling you, okay? So it's a wrap. Until next time, I believe my next upload is going to be either Friday or Saturday, so I will see you soon. Try not to miss me too much. I thank you so much as always. I genuinely appreciate it from the bottom of my heart that you chose to spend your time with me today. I hope you gained some value and you learned a little bit, or at least gained the smallest bit of insight as to why you should take a trade and when to take it. A quick reminder, it is free to support the channel and boost up the YouTube algorithm by placing a like, a comment down below, whether positive or negative. Please subscribe, turn on the post notifications, and all of that is a bonus to you because that automatically qualifies you for our unfailing end of the month giveaway every single last day of the month. And we always switch up the prizes. We always keep it fun, fresh, exciting. Remember, I always vow, keep these vibes immaculate, get it right. I give this to you, send you off with some love. I hope you have the best day ever today and every day to follow. Here's to making some profits. Thank you again.